Hey guys, it's me Marquita, and I am starting a new playlist on my channel. The playlist is called Get to Know Me, and I will be answering questions, but I also would like to get to know y'all, so leave your questions and answer in the description below so that we can get to know each other. Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and today's question is, what's my favorite childhood meal? Now, I have said in multiple videos that my favorite meal as a kid, what kept me alive, basically for 5 years straight, something that I ate every day. And like, I know you would not, I know that some people probably are like, you're exaggerating. And if my mama was here, like at my house, she would tell you, no, she ate this every single day. Now, yes, I ate other food with it, like beside it, but I had this particular meal every single day for like 5 years, and it might even have been longer. That meal is pinto beans and cornbread. And the pinto beans was beans that you had to pick. Like, every once in a while I spoiled myself if we got a can of pinto beans from the food bank. Like, I would spoil myself and open a can of beans, of pinto beans, but I would always have cornbread with that. So every meal, every pinto bean meal was not ones that I picked the beans and then cooked. So it could have been canned pinto beans, or it could be ones that I sit down, I picked, I rinsed, I boiled, and then when it was done, I ate, I'm gonna say it was longer than 5 years, but I know it was at least 5 years, me growing up. And the reason why I ate that meal every single day, now let me tell you, it wasn't always baked cornbread, because I have said this in a different video that at the end of the month, my mom always had a head of cabbage, and I said that in a different meal that cabbage was our AKA Sukuma Wiki, which is pushing the week. In Swahili, that's what that means. I got that from Sarah and Solo. Shout out to my tribe of many. But I didn't know about Sukuma Wiki until like a couple of years ago. Anyhow, but I said that the end of the last week of the month, if my mama could afford it, she would get a head of cabbage, because that's very cheap, and it makes a big meal once you cook it. So and we always have fried cabbage and fried cornbread. So sometimes I have fried cornbread with my pinto beans, but I always had pinto beans at the food bank. If you ever went, you know what I'm talking about. If you never went and you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll tell you. Okay, you go to a food bank. It's three things that is almost guaranteed that you will get every single time you go to a food bank. It is a bag of beans, dry beans. Sometimes you get lucky and get the white northern beans or pinto beans. Pinto beans is the classic bean that they give out. So you would get a bag of dry beans. You would get a bag of white rice. Like almost guarantee every single time. Then the third thing that you will get every single time is a jar of peanut butter. If you don't get anything else, them three items, like I would put $1 on it. Now, because sometimes they run out of the beans, the rice, the peanut butter. So you might not get all three, but you would at least, I'm gonna gamble and say you would at least get 2 of the 3 items that I just named every single time. Now, it might not be the same 3 items. You might get peanut butter and beans one time, and then you might go back and get peanut butter and rice, and then you might go back and get all 3. Basically, if they don't give you peanut butter, like I have never gotten food from a food bank and never not got a jar of peanut butter, because that is a staple. Is you can eat peanut butter by the spoonfuls out of the jar, which I have before, but that's just because I like to taste the peanut butter. Rice, I could do without rice. I'm not really a rice person. I did not start liking rice until at school I had fried rice, because my mom always boiled the rice. And controversial, I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to leave just like if this video goes out before the next video, it's not going to make sense. But I got a different question that I just thought of. I'm not going to put it in this one because I want people's actual opinion. Anyhow, my mama boiled the rice and pinto beans. Like I said, I ate every single day for years as a kid. And the reason why I did that, it wasn't only because I was poor. It was because I grew up in a house with people that like to eat meat. My mama and my sister, they love meat. And it's funny because I feel like my sister is a balance between me and my mama, because no, I'm not even going to. I feel like my sister's a balance between me and my mama, because my sister likes meat. My mama likes meat. I cannot stand the smell, the texture, or the taste of meat. But me growing up in a house with people that like to eat meat, and my mama, she always says, like, if she don't have a meat with her food, she'll tell you, I haven't ate today. And I'm like, You literally just got through eating. Yeah, I didn't have meat, so I haven't ate. And I am the exact same way, only not with meat. I'm like that with bread. If I don't have bread, like you could tell me, well, what'd you have to eat today? Oh, I haven't ate because I didn't have my carb. But I mean, I'm now that I'm older, I have gotten better about that. So I do like my carbs, and I have started eating eggs, which technically I'm eating one right now. Where's it? There you go. I cook my eggs in the microwave. And but yeah, I only eat an egg because I have to have animal protein so that my blood sugar don't drop. No, I'm not a diabetic. It's just because I have sickle cell trait, which affects my blood cells, my red blood cells. I have to try to get some kind of protein somewhere so that my body don't start eating itself, which, you know, that argument with my whole body. But I also have to have protein because I had gastric bypass surgery, and that's the number one staple is protein. Sip, sip, sip. Anyhow, yeah, so let me know what your favorite childhood meal was, because I would really like to know.